Hello and welcome back to Tales of Berseria, the Let's Play Blind with Rambler. Right then, since last time I have leveled up just a little bit with our characters. Not everybody got leveled up, but that was because it was taking quite a lot of time and I haven't had a lot of free time as of late, as per usual, so we'll make do with what we've got for now, which is fine. I also had a quick look around the map just to see if I could find any other treasure chests, and I couldn't. Doesn't mean to say that there aren't any that I've missed, but I've had a good look and, well, I didn't spot them. So with that being said and done, let's very slowly, with slow frame rate once again, this is very slow, I might have to pause the recording and see what the hell's causing this issue. Carry on, I suppose, and try and get to this pause. But again, fortunately, I may have to pause the recording and work out what's going on. It seems to be picking up a little bit. I can't remember if it was slow like this last time. It might have been a bit laggy. I cannot remember. But we'll have a look. While we get burned alive by a fire-breathing, vulture-esque thing. I can't think of anything witty to say about that. There isn't anything witty to say about it. If you were fighting this monster, you would be yourself thinking, yes, it has fire-breathing abilities. I do not want to be touched by that. Although technically, does it count as being touched by a fire-breathing ability if it isn't actually the thing touching you, but the fire? I don't know. Probably does count, even though the fire has no feelings of its own. Who could say?
Are you hurt?
No, he's fine. Well, the frame rate seems to have picked up a little bit now, so maybe things have stabilised a tad. Who knows? All right, well, we'll carry on then. We'll avoid this vulture-esque birdie thing that breathes fire, and we'll carry on going the way that we're going. Try to avoid this dude as well, because, like I said, I did a bit of training off screen. I don't really need to be fighting these right now if I can help it. Like I said. Trying to avoid it. There is a bit of a dangerous fight going on there. Oh god, she is leaving me alone. Go away, pink rabbit. Oh gosh, wow, she really will not leave me alone. She is determined. Bollocks. Okay, never mind. I suppose I shouldn't have sidetracked like I did, but I just carried on going forward. We would have been all right, but sadly, that plan did not happen. At the same time as I yawn rudely, I apologise. It is good experience points. It's at least 400 to 500 experience points. And to be fair, I don't particularly want to pass up that. I don't want to pass that up, if you know what I mean. I've also got a bit of a cold coming on as well, so if I do seem a bit sniffly or a bit, I apologise. It's that time of year. I have had my flu jab though, so I hopefully won't get flu, which is a bonus because flu is very nasty. In whatever shape or form you get it, it's not pleasant at all. But colds and snotty noses, I may guess. And again, I apologise if it comes through. Very nice, very nice. Just checking our health. I haven't got any apple gels this time, so I'm having to rely on life bottles. Which is a bit of a problem, because dangerous encounters, obviously, more damage is done. Which is never a good thing. Ow, ow, ow. That's very mean, sir. Stop shooting beams at me! Oh dear. God damn! Just can't seem to catch a break. Oh, thingy's down. Right, okay, that's bad. I need to use an item. No, not that! Item. Me. Life bottle. Whatever her name is. Eleanor or whatever. That'll do. Or Elena. I can't remember her name. I'll have to work it out in a minute. It's been a while again. Nearly 2 weeks since the last video. And again, so much has happened. So many busy things have happened. It's been a tough time. Oh god, she's fainted again! Oh, this is not going to go well, is it? I think we're going to have our next death, folks. That's not because I'm rusty, it's just because I don't have any life gel and I may have overmatched myself. Yep, she's down again, and I'm about to be down as well. Oh, this is very bad. I might need to escape from this fight. Escape from the fight would be a great idea. Let's hope I can. Can we escape? Can we escape? Quick, 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 quick. We escaped. Okay, that was probably necessary, actually. Oh, boy. We actually got completely wiped there. Damn. Yeah, that's not good. Lapis isn't healing. Maybe I'd change the setting on him or something. Well, that does suck. Okay, they're not really in a good
Officer,
position.
I'm sorry about what happened back
No,
there.
he should be sorry. He didn't heal us,
He
bro.
was going to kill you.
It
Yeah,
nearly
I
fucking
know.
did.
You were just doing what you thought was right.
Yeah, maybe so.
Well, you were doing it
That's
right.
good
You should
then.
be healing, not attacking.
I didn't give you a clear enough warning to stay out of it. If it ever happens again, I'll give you a proper warning.
You really don't want me to help you? Even if your life is at risk?
Yup.
Well, he
Why?
didn't help us then, so
Actually,
I
I'm
don't
not
see
too
a
sure
logic because
myself.
you really need it. But
Huh?
to be fair,
There's
I know this is
somebody
story
out there I
related,
need
I'm
to
just
defeat
being
by my own hand.
an arsehole.
I want to strike him down. I want to triumph against him. But to do that, I need to be a better swordsman.
And have a healer.
Someone you have
Very,
to defeat.
very
In a
useful.
sword fight, yeah. And I'll do anything to ensure I come out on top in the end.
Then you should
No
cheat.
matter how
Get
much it
Lafayette
costs
healing you.
me.
That'll work.
Life, limb, hell, even my heart and soul, I'll pay it.
Again,
Those
cheat then,
feelings have
because
been
you're just
so
giving up your
central
heart and
to me
soul
for
with
so
cheating
long.
anyway.
I lost my dang humanity somewhere along the way.
Then why won't you
Why do
cheat
you need to
then?
win that badly?
To be honest, beats me.
No, you're just
Maybe
being
it has to
stupid,
do
and
with
this
me
is
being
bad
a
writing
demon.
again.
Or maybe that's why I became one. Either way, it's more important to me than life itself.
More important than life.
No, he's just
But still,
stupid.
I owe you for
Drinking too
saving
much,
me
that's
back
probably what's
there.
happened. It has been
There's
2
no
weeks.
victory pose in store for me if I'm dead.
Okay.
Is that how you thank someone for saving your life?
It is Eleanor,
Huh?
or Elena,
I'm just
or whatever.
being honest with the little guy. And no offense and all, but why do you care?
You don't even think it disrespectful? You truly are a demon.
Yep. Big old demon.
Again, you're being a bitch though, because you're being two-faced traitor, so you can't say that you not being a demon but being a two-faced traitor is better. In fact, that's worse. At least with being a demon, you actually kind of embrace it and carry out demon duties and, you know, are a demon for the sake of being a demon. You being a cheating, traitoring thing, Malachim, that's the one. Can't believe I forgot again. That is bad. That's worse than being a demon. That is actually being the devil himself, or itself, or herself. I don't know why we always refer to the devil as a him. It should be a she. It should be hot and sexy. Although probably not. And although I don't know. Well, it's whatever. I get it. It doesn't matter, does it? Either way, it's supposed to be the devil. It will be whatever shape or form it thinks will make you torture and suffer for the rest of your life in its realm of hell. So I've got that to look forward to when I die. But in the meantime, let's carry on with this. And I'm just going to take this. Is it a detour? Yeah, we're taking a slight detour just because I want to see if we can grab all the treasure chests. I mean, I think I've missed a couple. There is one over there, though, a kiddie one. I have now got plenty of souls. Should be able to hopefully afford it. 70. Yeah, perfect. So it doesn't seem to be going up as much as I thought. Like, I thought it would, like, double every time or add 20 or 30 every time, but it doesn't. It seems to be random, I guess. So maybe it's where you are in the game, or maybe it's just some of them cost more than others. Who knows? Maybe it's random. I don't know. Either way, there is a dangerous encounter enemy, I believe, behind us. I did notice the corner of my eye. It could be wrong. There is the other treasure chest, although that kiddie one didn't actually do anything. A curious bottle that instantly sends you to the entrance of any visited town. Good, I wish I could have more of those. So I currently have no health, I need to buy apple gel. Oh, we're over here! That's the thing we couldn't get across before. Interesting. There's also a herb down here as well, I should take that. It's lavender. Lovely. Pressing the wrong button. I want my lavender. Excellent. No! That's not excellent! Nope! 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 Oh, thank God for that. Oh, thank God for that. That other one was very persistent. That one, though, not so much. I think I did miss a treasure chest somewhere, but you know what? Let's just leave it for now. It's not really important. I can always come back here later, because I think we can. I think that's like the idea anyways. You get to go and go back and visit places, so we'll do that. Unless it's over here somewhere. No, it's not. Alright, okay. In which case, then, save the game, although really it's probably a bad idea because of the fact that we have no health at all.
Now why does that name sound so familiar?
What name? What name?
Hey, Eleanor? Thanks for stepping in earlier.
Think nothing of it. My orders are to protect you, so I did.
Oh, I see.
Of course, orders or no orders, I'd save anyone under threat from a demon. Well, how noble. Oh, I got it!
What have you got? Oh no, it's the game crashed! Oh,
Got what?
nope, nope, it's still going.
Tragic tale of the sword Stormquell. Gather round and listen, oh grimy travelers.
No, you certainly took your time thinking about that one, because the game freaked out for a minute there.
Renowned the world over for its peerlessly sharp edge. Its forger shrouded in mystery.
Isn't that the sword at the back of the guy,
mighty was
of
each swing of the sword,
Ryko,
it
or whatever his
produced
name is?
howling winds
The drunken
that could
demon the guy was
level
talking earlier.
mountains. No other sword could match its power. The people,
Looks very similar.
in their superstition, began to call it the God Blade.
This Godblade. Is it Stormquell?
Shush! The tale is merely beginning. Now, there was one man who was truly enamored with the Godblade.
Yeah, he's
His
standing
name
behind
was
us, isn't he?
Kudogane, a blacksmith of wondrous talent. His heart was set on forging an even greater sword, and he had a name in mind for this sword. Stormquell, the sword to conquer the Godblade's roaring winds.
And did he make it?
Kudogane forged scores of challengers to the Godblade, but each would-be Stormquell was shattered by the implacable howling wind.
But it blew
Some
over?
say the wielder of the Godblade chopped off his head. Others say he took his own life.
Well, maybe he was just
The
a very
truth
bad
is
blacksmith
lost to
and
the
needed to go
dusty
into another
cobwebs
trade.
of
That's what I'm
history.
doing at the moment.
But perhaps he and his grudge towards the Godblade somehow yet live.
Yeah, I would be a very
Grudge
bad
that
blacksmith,
spans
though.
centuries. You hear tall tales like this all the time. That sword and its inscription we saw were probably just inspired by the legend.
Oh, it could be with us right now.
But if that's the real Stormquell, we should all sleep with one eye open tonight.
What makes you say that?
Because that Godblade Kudogane wanted so desperately to top has been passed down through my family for generations.
Told you. I mean,
Its name
it's to be
is
fair,
Stormhowl.
it was quite blatant there,
In
really,
other
wasn't it?
words,
I'm
we could well
pretending I'm
bump
some
into
sort of
your
clever,
armored
sassy
friend
person, and
again.
I'm not. Anybody could have worked
Let's
that out
hurry
just
it
from the
up.
pictures. Yep, even though they didn't just explicitly say that that was his, Rokuro, sorry. I always get his name wrong. It is his, isn't it? Oh, Velvet's fully healed. Oh, good. Great. They seem to be healing more, which is great. I don't know why that's happening, but I'll take it. So, good times. What's not so good is the fact the game's taking forever to do stuff. It's a bit concerning, that. I might, again, have to pause the video and sort that out. In fact, I think I'm going to have to do that, so I shall be back in a moment. I'm just going to sort out some technical difficulties. And then we shall go into another cave and descend into it, fight more enemies, and hopefully progress more with the story. Anyway, back in a bit. Okay, right, I think things are sorted out for now. Steam just needed an update, so without further ado, let's go into the cave. We'll see how we get on. The Wester Tunnels, the old mining site. Scary. So yeah. Anyway, while we're exploring this, big news in the gaming industry has been afoot since last time. The main ones being, of course, Red Dead Redemption 2 and Rockstar. First one being that Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out, if not it's already out at the time of this recording. Just saw a Jim Impressions video of it and he said he likes it, although sometimes he thinks that the attention to detail in the game is a little redundant in some places, and some of the realistic mechanics within the game can be a bit of a hindrance as opposed to immersive, despite the fact that there are some sort of immersive breaking moments in the game, like there was in the first one, through no fault of the game's development. It's just the way that the game obviously is made and the way it pans out. Is instigated. Oh god, that is a zombie. Well, zombie, I used to be terrified of you, but you know what? I have grown to not be terrified. Let us fight.
Don't get overconfident.
Sweet. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, it's come out, and I know a lot of people have, people are going to be buying it, they're going to be playing it. Obviously, that will affect YouTube videos and channels because everyone's just going to be playing it. And yeah, you know, first impressions of it. I did see a Jim Impressions video of it, and he said, yeah, it's good. Again, some of the details and development choices are a little bit redundant, but otherwise, really good fun. You're going to have a lot of bang for your buck. It's plenty of content in it for the money. And you know, oh, Mars Satchel prevents food from spoiling even on hot days. Well, that is very useful. Yeah, it's just overall supposed to be really good.
Take a look at this.
That is sad. But we got lots of pepper.
I knew this would be
Oh,
big.
and we discovered a new
What
treasure, the Speria Core Crystal, a crystal expelled from the volcano on Soma Island. When touched, the mineral's colour and hardness radically changes. And we've got the Mistress's support. Ooh. Very nice. So yeah, in between videos as well, I discovered the Soma volcano area. So I just started exploring that when I started this video. So that's why we got the treasure. But other than that, just kept exploring the Norman Islands. So you haven't missed much on that.
Setting sail.
Having a quick look before we look at the treasure on the skill list. Got a couple of new ones. We've got Disciple of the Sail. Seamanship learned directly from Captain Airfried. Dispatch time down, apparently. And then now we've got the Mistress Support. Velvet gives the crew a pep talk to improve morale. We're counting on you. That's not the pep talk she would give. It would be, if you don't do this, I'm going to fucking eat you. That's her moral support sort of message. Not we're counting on you. But skill trigger rate up, which is quite handy. So cool times. And then treasures. Let's have a look at this treasure then before I carry on talking about Red Dead.
A lovely stone. I should try cutting it.
Perhaps you should. Why would you think that's a good idea, said Lafayette. Don't you want to see if it can be cut open? No, I think that's just you, Rockaroo. It's a pretty stone as it is. Yeah, but the cross-section might be... Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, sorry. I completely jumped ahead there. But the cross-section might be prettier. Well, maybe, but look, whenever I see something hard, an urge to cut it apart overwhelms me. That can be taken out of context in many different ways. Rocks, metal, hard-headed old man. Game, you're not helping. Whatever. But please don't cut any old men. Just no. No game. No. Bad times. Bad times. Thank you for that. Right. Well, recovering from that. What I was saying. Oh yeah. So, yeah, game looks good, and I'm not going to get it, simply because I don't have a PS4 or an Xbox One to play it on. My sister has an Xbox One, but it's hers, obviously. And I haven't got any money, because I'm changing jobs at the moment, so I'm having to cut my income down a little bit, because I'm getting out of the job I'm currently at the moment, because I'm not very happy with it. More on that later. I said I'd update you on that at a later point, and I shall. But anyway, in the meantime, yeah, I haven't got any of those, so I can't buy it. But the bit of controversy is surrounding Red Dead Redemption 2, as it happens to be with a lot of AAA developed games these days, or AAA development publishers and what have you. And that's Rockstar, for some bizarre reason, claims, and very proudly so in a magazine article, that they worked 100-hour weeks to get the game finished, in some cases. And apparently... Whoa! 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 Dude! 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 Dude!
I'm ready for this.
That was interesting. These are going to hurt, aren't they? These are going to really, really hurt. But anyway, yeah, Rockstar, yeah, claimed, oh yeah, we do 100-hour plus weeks, and that caused a massive backlash with a lot of journalists and YouTubers, video game journalists. I just said that, didn't I? Other developers and all that sort of stuff, and obviously customers and consumers, because of course, you know, it's a very hot topic at the moment that people have been exploited in their workplace, being forced to work long hours for products, or just in general in their jobs, not just within the game industry. That is causing lots of stress and burnout, which actually happened to me recently. Although I don't work in the game industry, of course, but I did work in an industry whereby, yeah, that happens a lot, especially in my country. And we could warp there. Ooh, let's warp. Interesting. Yeah, it's really bad. People should not have to be forced to work stupidly long hours to get something done with fear of... Ooh, that's useful, because we're being attacked by zombies, aren't we? Because zombies, I've noticed, are giving us a lot of slow effects, which kind of makes sense considering they're slow themselves, or at least, you know, within the context of this game. But, well, and zombie lore in general, really. But yeah, that could be very useful. Anybody else? Venus Satchel, have you mastered that? You have. Let's give you a Mars Satchel then. Burning capability times 1.12. That's good. That's good. We'll have that. I don't think I've got any other type of waistcoat I can give you, which I haven't, apart from the thorny one, which I don't have enough of. You're alright for the moment. Oh, your thorny waistcoat's mastered. Ah, well in that case then, if I give you the calcite one, and then you can have the thorny one, you can master that. Well, that's helpful. What was I saying earlier? I don't know. I've been distracted by too much stuff. I should just focus on the game, really. I know that. I should just do that. But let's have a look. Armstrong. Have you got anything else that you can master with that? No. Plain pendant. Anything else you can master? Yes, you can. You can master the cross blocker. Well, that is good to know. So yeah, let's get that on you, man. You got the thorny waistcoat, flame ward, burning dash, of course. Anything else you've mastered? Not at the moment. You've just mastered the shell... what is it? The shell shredder, which we can't do anything about at the moment. Flame ward. You can have the slow ward then. We're obviously going to keep those on. Brilliant. Okay, so that's that sorted then. I apologise for the interruption there with inventory management. It's always fun to watch. Not. But yeah, like I said, this whole working long hours, crunch hours as I call it in the video game industry, and in any industry where people are working long hours, which is getting more and more common, is horrible. It's not on. It's not healthy for you. It's dangerous for your mental health at the very least, as well as your physical health. And we should not be growing into an economy or a state of mind or world where that's happening, but it has been happening for a very long time, specifically as well in Eastern countries, countries like Japan and India and China. You're expected to work hours like that. It's ridiculous, and there's obviously in Japan very high suicide rates, and other countries around the world as well with that sort of similar thing going on, and it's fucking shit. It really is. You should never be forced to work all your waking hours just to be able to make ends meet. You know, it's just silly. So yeah, they got criticised for that, and then they were like, "Oh no, it's not all of us. It's only us, the head writers and the bosses that do it." But some developers and ex-developers of Rockstar were saying, "No, that's bollocks. You know, that's bullshit. We used to work for you, and that was it. You know, we had to work hour weeks like that during crunch time and all that sort of stuff." And then Rockstar decided, "Oh yeah, we're going to lift the social media ban, so developers within our group have a chance to speak out about the good work they do." And then some developers have popped their heads up and said, "No, actually, we don't work 100-hour weeks. I mean, we do have the option to work longer hours, but we don't have to do it. And a lot of us only do between 40 and 60, which is a lot more manageable." Which is still a lot of hours, by the way. But yeah, so it's a bit of a mixed bag with the revelation that Rockstar said that they sometimes work up to 100-hour plus weeks. We don't really know the full detail behind it. We don't know if it's everybody or if it's an expectation within the company. Some people say it is, some people say it isn't, you know. Some people say that Rockstar used to be really, really bad. They've got better as of recently since GTA 5. It's a difficult one to say. I just think that ultimately a lot of companies and services, or the service industry, where they're reaching a crunch point or really have a lot of pressure on, or trying to deliver the great thing by a target window or target time to maximize sales and make money and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, people are going to work stupid long hours and overtime, and it is really, really crap. I just think that, you know, it's down to the individual worker. You know, they're talking about trying to get developers within the video game world to get unionised. Apparently they're not unionised, which is quite interesting to know. Where I work, or the service I work in, is unionised. Interesting that they're not, or at least not on a widespread scale anyway. So yeah, it's a very, 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 very odd thing. I'm just hoping that if you are a video game developer, then you know you are enjoying your job, and not only that, you're able to control your hours. And I'm sure there are a lot of them out there that do and can. But the ones who can't, you know, you've really got to do what's right for you. I did what's right for me recently. It has put me in a bit of a shitter financially, but and possibly job-wise as well for a bit. But at the same time, I had to do it because the other alternative I had was to work myself to an early grave, and I didn't want to do that.
Listen, Laphicet.
What's the point?
What is it?
You can't trust her just because she said she'd protect you. Orders or no orders.
Also, I eavesdropped on
Remember,
her conversating with the
Malachim
boss.
are just tools to exorcists.
But she really did protect me.
You could just say you
I know
witnessed
you
her
feel you
talking to
owe
a
her
white
for
light
that.
that was,
But do
you know,
have to look so happy
Artorias.
about it?
Sorry.
I'm not asking for an apology. I just want her to know that we've all got an eye on her. No matter how close you two get. I want her to understand that I come first.
That's gonna be tough, girl.
So, what do you want me to do?
Continue to be
Let's
my
see.
slave, bitch.
To put it simply,
If you
I'm
double-cross
number
me,
one,
I'm
and
gonna
Eleanor
whip
is
you
number
good.
2. Got it?
I get it. You're number 1, and Eleanor is number 2.
Which is code for
Right.
shit.
I'm number 1. Wait, this is kind of stupid, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It's alright. I understand.
That's not what I mean.
Yeah. Velvet's more human than she gives it credit for. Gives herself credit for. But yeah, you did witness her talk to that white light with Artorias with what's his name? Eisen. You did, right? Because the cutscene when we watched Eleanor when she woke up in the night and spoke to Artorias with the white light, and they came up with a little treachery plan. You two were watching it. The cutscene, the camera panned to you two, watching what was going on. Surely you could put 2 and 2 together. No? Right, okay, well, whatever's. Hopefully it's not an oversight, but we'll see. Game's been good so far, so I'm hoping that it isn't. But anyway, yeah, going back to what I was saying. If you're in a job that you're not happy with, really do question why you're doing it. If you're doing it just for the money and trying to make ends meet, and you really feel like you have no choice, then, you know, carry on if you feel you have to. But remember, if it gets to a point where you really are, you know, your sanity's being questioned, or you're exhausted all the time, or, you know, you just really feel very low and are thinking about things like, you know, ending your life early, or yeah, questioning your existence and why you exist and your strengths and weaknesses, and believing that you don't have any strengths, or just believing in general that life is shit, it will never get better, that you're hopeless and rubbish, and the reason why is because you're so anxious and depressed all the time and low thinking, you made bad decisions in life, you regret all those bad decisions, and everything you made was a bad decision, and, you know, bits and bobs like that. Don't do anything rash. You just need to get some rest. You need to take a few days off, and maybe even get out of your job and just change your career. And yeah, it is scary, it's unknown, it's tough, people feel like they can't do it, but you can, of course you can. You might have to take a bit of a hit in finances and stuff, but you can make it work. There's always a way, even if it's tough. If you think it will make you happier, or if you feel like overall that you'll do better for it, then do it. That's what I'm doing. It may be that, you know, things don't work out in the end, but I'm glad I've made the decision to make a change and go for it, you know, make a change and face the unknown and just see what happens, because I just don't feel that conforming to this, you know, working stupidly long hours in a job you hate is the right way forward. I don't care what excuse the economy gives you, or governments give you, or society gives you, bollocks to it. They're miserable, they're fuckers. They've trapped themselves in their own little world of stupidness, and they shouldn't be doing it. And it may be that they haven't. It may be that well, your attack power goes down, but your spell goes up. Capability versus strength plus 10. Good times. Well, at least you got a new weapon anyway. No, don't conform to it. No, you don't have to conform to anything. You know, you just conform to what you want to. Don't ever feel pressured to do something you don't want to do. Yes, I know life has obstacles, and I know some of those obstacles are difficult to overcome or work around, but there's always a way. And that's the same with the video game industry. So yeah. But anyway, you know, obviously that's a big societal change. It's a big thing. It's not going to happen straight away, and it may not happen at all. It may only get worse, but we'll see. All I'm saying is do you know what? If you feel like you're going nowhere and you feel your life's going to come to an end early, just make a change. What have you got to lose? Your life? Well, you're going to lose it anyway, so fuck it. Make a change, man. But with my life lessons over and done with, and they're lessons that everybody else has said at some point in the past, and probably better, and in a book that you bought for $9.99, let's carry on. There's a thing here. The door is sealed by a magical barrier. It says fire manibus inside it. Okay. That is quite cool. Not sure if we can do anything about it, but we'll see. Oh, there's a thing. That is convenient. What is it?
A candle? What's that doing here?
Well, you know.
Oh, I think these were used to keep robbers away, like wards around old king's tombs.
Or just light the way.
I
It's
read
quite
about
dark in
this.
here. I mean, the crystals are
There's
giving a bit of
trick
light,
to the
but you never know.
stone. It reacts to heat.
Heat, huh?
No.
Then there's only one thing to do.
Breathe on it. Candles and doors. Some doors are sealed with a flame enchantment and cannot be opened by ordinary means, but by finding and lighting candles in the area, you can dispel the enchantment and open the door. No. What a stupid mechanism. Like, anybody can do that to open the door. What form of security does that have? Like, you can light a candle with just a bit of rock, you know, a bit of slate, just scratch it, and it might take a while, but you can use the sparks to initiate the flame coming up. Why is that a thing? What is the point? I mean, lever mechanisms I get, I suppose, they work in the same manner, but why a candle mechanism? Just... what? Why even bother with it? If you're going to have something like that where somebody can easily open it, just have the doors open. Make it open plan. Why bother with the mechanism in the first place? You save yourself a few bucks. No, whatever's... Why should I question these things? It is a video game. But weird. Very weird. Never mind. I guess it's just video game mandatory sort of, you know, busy work you have to do. Switches and stuff like that. But why candles? I suppose you could argue, well, why not add a bit of variety to something that's so cliched and mundane and kind of a staple in video games? And I suppose I can't argue with that. Maybe, I guess, adding a little bit of variety like that is, you know, worth a go. Who knows? Just seems a bit odd. I mean, there's zombies behind here as well. You really do not want to have a door lit or opened by a lit candle that easily to let these fuckers come out. You really don't want that. Zombies are bad things. Very bad things. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, let's stop moaning about that. I've been moaning about things already in this video, and I suppose you generally do anyways. Well, I generally do anyway. I don't want to throw you guys and girls do, but I suppose it's a staple of me to do that. But yeah, Red Dead 2. I'm not going to get it. I loved Red Dead 1, by the way. Red Dead Redemption 1, when that came out back in the day, that I bought that and loved it. I thought that was a fantastic game. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was the best cowboy game that I've played in a long time, because I always like the Wild West sort of theme things in video games. I like the Wild West, or Wild West movies. I know it's all exaggerated and not real, but I like the exaggerated, not real Wild West in movies and in video games. It's so cool. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a bloody good game. It does look good. It looks basically like Red Dead Redemption 1, except a bit more polished and obviously better graphics and probably more busy work to do, and the map's a bit bigger. But it does look like Red Dead 1, pretty much. Like the video clip which I've saw, you can see the mechanics are pretty much identical. Probably one or two little changes here and there, and like I said, some extra stuff and mundane stuff to do. But it looks just like a beefed up version of Red Dead 1, which again is no criticism, because Red Dead 1 was really, really good. But again, I'm not really going to get it. I mean, I don't know. The biggest thing that's holding me back is just how much of an interference is the online stuff going to have in the game. Like, do you have to be connected to the internet all the time to get access to all the content? Are there going to be some bits in the game cut off purely for multiplayer only, and yet could work in a single player game, but it's just to force you to go online, to force you to buy microtransactions and things like that? I don't know. Hopefully not, but you know, considering Rockstar is a subsidiary of Take-Two, and Take-Two, just like Activision and EA and Ubisoft, are assholes these days, just making billions and billions and billions of revenue from microtransactions and you know, things that everybody hates at the moment in the video game world. And you know, of course they will. They're making billions and billions and billions out of it. Somebody's obviously enjoying it and buying into it. Yeah, I'm just not really. I don't feel like I'm missing out, basically, and I don't know why that is. I really don't feel like I'm missing out with Red Dead 2. And it's not because of the whole Rockstar 100-hour week controversy. To be fair, if you think back to like games like GTA 5 and GTA 4, the level of detail and effort that went into making these games, how could you not be working hours like that, some of them, to get that happening? It's just insane, man. They did have large teams back then, and they probably still have large teams now, you know, but yeah, it's just one of those ones whereby it never occurred to me that people could be working that long hours to get things fixed, but when you think back on it now, you think that kind of does make sense, considering the quality of the products are usually really, really good. Doesn't excuse it though, but even so, but it's not. That's not the reason why I'm not excited for it. I don't know. I just don't feel excited for it. I'm not saying it's bad, and nor do I think it's going to be rubbish. I'm just not excited for it. In fact, a lot of games are not really excited for it. I think I'm just perhaps maturing a bit, or growing up, or getting a bit bored of video games. I really don't know. I think it's more of an internal thing than the game itself and Rockstar itself, you know. But hopefully one day I'll get to check it out and see it. Probably will be many years in the future, but we'll see. We'll see. But like I said, I'm not desperate. I'm not like thinking, oh, I've really got to get a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X or a better PC or anything to play. I'm like, no, I'm cool. I'm cool. Ooh, this is the thing. Oh wait, there's a mark here. Ooh. Ooh, right, okay. Do we find the mark or not? I'm not sure. It's a big snaky thing. I don't know, because I mean, we're healed at the moment, which is great, but we don't have any apple gel, which is really shit. How many life gems have we got? Life bottles even we've got. 9. That's not a bad amount. Don't know. I'll give it a go. Why not? Why not? If it beats us, it beats us. Let's just do a quick save, and then worst comes to the worst, we'll do it. Because I did this before with the other one. I think the enemies in here have not really been that strong, so I think it should be. In theory, it should be all right, but you never know. Just depends how lucky we get. But yeah, and then what else is going on in the video game world as of late? EA being a dick still? Well, we knew that. Did I talk about Devil May Cry 5 coming out? That looks really, really awesome, but they put microtransactions in that. Can't remember. Either way, that's happening, and yeah, that's kind of shitty, but again, it's kind of expected now. Although at least they've tried to limit the microtransactions to just experience points like red orbs. But even so, it's still a bit crap, because that means they would have, you know, unbalanced the game to make it so that that is a tempting option, you know, because that's the problem with microtransactions in games now and things like that, is because it does affect the balance of the game. It really, really does. So, you know, people say, oh no, it doesn't really, but you're thinking, no, it kind of does. That was really easy, by the way. That was like really fucking easy. Got a Scout's Vent type. Doubles the effect rate for the first strike in battle. Alright, okay. Well, that's kind of useful, I suppose. That was really, really easy. Like, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. Damn. I'm getting lucky with these marks. I mean, I'm not that overpowered. I didn't train up that much since between videos. I only did it last night. Damn. I must be just getting better, I guess. I don't know. But hey, whatever's. I'm not going to complain. Just means it makes the games a bit easier to play, which is very useful for me, simply because, again, time is always a bit short at my end these days, which is such a shame. But that's just part of life. You know, everybody has to, you know, everybody has times in their lives where they're really, 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 really busy. Not really can be a lot done about that. Oh, damn it. Oh, wait. You've mastered those. Right, so you can wear something else now, can't you? So you can wear the hard shoes, and then you can wear the fluorite boots. Have you mastered the burning boots now, or can you not wear those? No, you've mastered those. Okay, that's fine. And you're still normal for now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Cool, okay, right, but yeah, I don't know, I mean, maybe it is just a thing, maybe it's just me getting older and getting off video games a bit, I don't know, or maybe it's just part of my depression, because I'm very depressed at the moment. I actually had to go to a doctor, get signed off from work from stress, and I got anxiety and depression, and I've got to go see a counsellor at some point. We can talk about some deep stuff. And again, we've all been there. You know, I'm not special or anything with depression. You know, lots of people have it. It's just I'm trying to do something about it, because it really has affected me in terms of just interest and motivation in life. You know, it's been a bit shitty. So yeah, I just don't know, man. Just don't know. Maybe it's just that. Either way, I hope Red Dead's good. Red Dead 2's good, and I hope you know, all these microtransactions. That was what I was talking about. Like, people say, oh, microtransactions have to be necessary because of things like, you know, it's to support the video game industry and you know, support the video game industry and you know, make more money for them and all that stuff. Keep developers in jobs because they're getting laid off and all that sort of stuff. But it turns out it's not. It's just to make greedy profits, really, like too much profits, and hardly any of the workers benefit from it. So it is really, really shitty. But never mind. You know, that's just business, isn't it? That's capitalism 101. And that's just what's going to have to carry on. I just think microtransactions. Oh yeah, and they say, oh, microtransactions don't alter gameplay because you can choose to ignore them. You know, they're a choice, and they don't interfere with you if you don't want them to. And you think, no, I get the choice angle, but they have had to like tweak the game to make them part of the gameplay and make the choice tempting and worth it. You know, like there's got to be a reason why you do it, not just to save time, but to give yourself a bit of an advantage in the game. You know, with like objects and stuff or skills or what have you. And they would have had to have shifted the balance of the game to make that have an effect in a positive way for you. Otherwise, what's the point, you know, other than just to save time? In which case, if you're saving time, why are you playing video games? Or better yet, why has the developer made the game so full of busy work that that has to be an option in the first place, you know? Just streamline the game a little bit.
This.
So it's a tough one. It is a tough one.
Scout.
I just don't buy into it. I'm not saying I haven't indulged in microtransactions in the past. I have, but only very rarely. I never really I never got to an addiction phase with it, or kept buying into something in a game. I never really did that. Just because I don't really online game at all. Really, I don't like online gaming in general. It's just not something that's ever appealed to me. So, you know, even in single player games now where microtransactions are getting, you know, having a bigger and bigger presence, I don't buy games that have them in them generally. There are some games I have bought recently for the Switch that do, but I've never felt the need to really buy into them. And a lot of the times I usually get bored of the game before I realise if microtransactions have an effect in the game or not. So again, that could be just down to me and my depression, just, you know, cutting off my interest in games. I don't know. It's up to you. If microtransactions don't bother you, then, you know, you carry on. And obviously it doesn't bother a lot of people because people still buy games, they still enjoy them, microtransactions or otherwise. It is what it is, you know. I just don't personally like them, but I am an older generation of gamer, and yeah, I don't know. It's just not really. I don't like them. I just think they interfere with things too much. Right, you've mastered the fluorescent boots, so can I give you something a little bit more raucous? I'll give you some calcite ones, I guess. I don't want to give you any I really don't. I like you having those boots, but I need to give them to Toss. Oh, well, I'll give them back. So you can have the fluorescent boots now, because you need to master those. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Zombie. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. But anyway, I'll stop talking about it now because obviously it's a big topic and it's obviously down to the individual. I just don't like it. We gotta stop fighting zombies. I need to stop fighting these enemies. I'm not doing it to stall for time to make a pad out of video because I know sometimes, like when I'm making these videos, people go, "Oh, he's just not editing this out." It's not so much that. It's just because I don't actually have a lot of time to just like, you know, spend a few hours recording a video and edit this stuff out. I just don't. So I just do it all in one go and you can just skip ahead. But let's make things a little quicker now. Let's just ignore enemies. I think we're at a level and sufficient strength level now where we can just ignore them. We do need to visit you, though. I need to visit you. The ports and contact silence through the tunnels beyond the sealed door. Wait, was that information free too? Yes, it was. I need apple gel. Give me apple gel. Oh, thank God. Ooh, medicinal gel heals one ally's HP by 50%. Yeah. Excellent. Fucking hell, we've got some more gel. That is brilliant. I bloody needed that. Damn. Right, finally, we've got a bit of stocking up on stuff. That's fantastic. Right, there are a lot of our items here. Can I be bothered to go through them right now? Not really. Could enhance some stuff, but again, we're swapping around items a lot, so nah, we'll leave it for now. I'll do all that off screen at some point. I'm not going to do that now because you've already bored you to death with my thoughts and feelings on, say, Rockstar games recently and Red Dead 2. You know, it's getting a bit dull. Let's move on and carry on, shall we? We did just pick up a herb, by the way. Again, we seem to do that. Nicely done. So yeah, let's crack on then, because we need to get to this port and have story happen, because the last couple of videos, not a lot's happened. Well, no, I tell a lie, no, things have happened. Quite a bit has happened, actually. It just feels a long time because of individual stuff. That didn't sound good. Sounds like somebody dropped their sword. Oh, snap! Dude's been taken down by a really other handsome dude. And he looks jealous.
No. Well, if you aren't the craziest demon... Your body's harder than your own sword.
Wow, oh, so his sword isn't Stormquell
Who's
then.
this? That's Lord Shigure, one of the only two-legged exorcists in the entire abbey.
Oh.
A legate. Same as Melchior.
Dude, your eyes are fucking nasty, man.
Eleanor, fancy meeting you here.
You wanna bang?
What the hell happened to you? You get captured by a demon? Or are you a turncoat?
I'm on a top secret mission!
Don't matter. I do my own thing. I got no standing to tell you how to live.
Damn, he cool, bro.
Still, today's my lucky day. Never thought I'd encounter the one and only Stormquell.
It's been cut in half. I thought Stormquell could...
Shigure, I think someone over there wants your attention. He looks lonely.
Hi, talking cat.
You're right, I'm being a jerk. Just can't pass up the chance to tease my little brother.
Oh, snap! Oh my god!
Brother?
Damn, another
You
plot
haven't
point.
changed a bit, Shigure.
You go blind, dumbass? I'm bucket load stronger now. You're the one who hasn't changed, I bet. You still hung up on trying to take me down?
The one you want to beat in a fight? That's him?
So really, we reduce
I'm
this
not
to
who I
brother
was
on
that
brother?
day either. Brother.
Oh, wait. You're a demon? Now it's getting good.
So, this is just a brother-brother
But
feud,
I
is it?
wonder, has that really changed anything?
God damn it. Why couldn't it be like master and students or just
When my
rivals
real
from a
story
dojo? There's something a little bit more
sad
intense about that, but
reject
brother and
again.
brother just seems a
Gonna
bit
piss
cliched.
yourself like
Mind you, I
last
guess the
time?
others are as well, but... Yes, I can produce very high winds. And I have daggers.
I'll handle him.
This is not going to go well, is it?
No matter what, I need you to stay out of it.
Please don't let me cheat. Oh, we're fucking screwed. Oh, we're so screwed. I don't want to control this dude.
Since we crossed swords, brother.
I don't want to control him. I hate Rockero. He's too clunky. Oh, fucking hell, I'm going to lose this fight. It's a good job I bought all those fucking gels because we're going to need them. I'm going to have to cheat because I'm going to have to use gels. Oh shit. I don't know any of his moves. He's so clunky, this dude. Oh god, I can barely get things to work. Damn it. Okay. Let's just... Yeah, let's just do that. That seems to work. I've healed up a bit as well, which is great. Oh no, he stunned me! He stunned me with his windy sword. Ow! Then he actually proper stabbed me, and that did less damage than the windy thing. Ow! Fucking stop doing that! That is shitty! God damn it. I need to recharge my things. Ah! Yes! Grab! I need these! You don't understand, bro! Being a demon, I need to get lots of things. Oh, damn it. Let's just use Mystic Art. Fuck it. Nice. That did 2,000 damage. Oh, it worked! Hooray! Hey, didn't quite cheat as much as I thought I would.
As a demon. I like it.
That's just incest, bro. I've got to be honest, him fighting with 2 daggers against a big sword, that's going to be hard.
I think our fight's over.
Only because of plot convenience.
What? My body!
It's orgasming!
I said stay out of this! We're just getting started here.
Oh shit!
No backing down for you this time.
Did he just pull out his sword from the back?
But we're done for today.
He did, I think he did, yeah he did, he pulled out his shit.
Calm down, Rokuro. We could have a real fight sometime if you actually brought a decent sword.
I just kicked your ass there, buddy!
Go ask that old bastard there to make you one. I'll be waiting.
I cheated a little bit, but not as much as I usually would cheat. I didn't use any healing items.
The armor, Kuragane.
Oh, that's the blacksmith dude.
Blacksmith from the story.
Thank you, game, for reminding me. I know generally I have to rely on that because my memory's
be
terrible and my
waiting
attention
for
span
you
is
at
awful,
Port
but I
Cannons.
remembered.
Unless you can beat me, you ain't getting off this island.
But we were just making our way to the port. This has just been a pointless delay, hasn't it? What's the point in this then?
Got a problem with it, lady?
No, not at all. I'm sure she'd like to spank you a little bit, even though she totally is
Best of
lesbian.
luck, you demons.
I know she's
Don't
not
need
really,
it.
but still.
Lord Shikude, sir! I'm on a high-level mission!
I have to tell you, I'm on a
Eleanor,
mission.
babe, I get it. You've gone rogue. Have fun with that. I see you again. I'll kill you.
Right, well, you won't because Thingy. No, because no. Go speak to your boss. Your boss will
He
trade it
wasn't
out.
even trying yet. You can tell.
No, it's just inconvenient plot device. This has just been a
But if
complete.
we all fight him together.
That won't work. But there is another way.
We were beating him with
What
just
are you
one
talking
guy.
about? What way?
Follow me.
Well, it's nice to know that this guy's not an asshole anymore. I kind of like him. He's cool, but
Rogoro.
this whole thing was just to basically launch the plot point of that man who I don't believe I've seen before, although he might have been when we were fighting Artorias, and he might have been in that room with Eleanor, the guy with the one eye, the other lady. No, he wasn't there, was he? Or was he? He might have been, and I can't remember him. All that was just to be able to turn around and say, that guy there, who's also working with Artorias, is Rokuro's brother. Okay. And then you're going to know about that again when you get to the port, which we're on our way to do so. So why did this have to happen now and not wait until we got to the port so the port had something exciting and frivolous to happen? Why blow your load here? It just seems a bit clunky in terms of storytelling. It's not like a big
Velvet,
insult or
aren't
anything.
we
It's
going
just
after him?
This is his fight. It has nothing to do with
it just
me.
seems a bit
But
tacked
Shigure
on.
said
You know what I
he'd be
mean?
waiting at the port. He may be a nutball, but I don't think he's fool enough to let us slip past.
Well, he just let us slip now.
Exactly. And as a swordsman, he's even more skilled than Artorias, and that's saying something.
He was easier than
We're nice
Artorias.
with our tails pinned, and the cat's licking his lips.
At the very least, Korogane seems to have some kind of plan.
Fine. We'll hear what he has to say.
But again, why couldn't this just be saved until we got to the port? It would have been a bit more impactful. I'm just saying this seems a little bit out of left field, and well, again, him being brother and brother is not really the end of the world. Like I said, it's a bit cliche, but I get it. I'm not going to really harp on the game for that. It's just a plot device. It doesn't really matter. Why now? Port would have made more sense. It would have been more dramatic and drama and shit. Oh well, maybe so. Well, if something else happens at the port that's more drama and shit, then fair enough. Then maybe, you know, oh, it's just to spread the story out a bit. Or we've got more to say at the port, you know, you think that was good, you know, the port says this, you know, and you think, oh, okay. Anyway, I nearly missed a
What
cutscene.
was that fat cat creature with Shigure?
That's a good question, yeah.
Morgrim? She's a Moloch. She just looks different.
And?
And what? She has all the abilities of a Moloch. I'm not trying to keep anything from you. All I know is her name and that she's a Moloch.
Huh.
Lord Shigure is an exorcist legate, but he's also a warrior who can match exorcists or demons even without the use of Moloch arts. Since no one has ever seen Shigure use an art, Morgrim is considered one of the 7 wonders of the Abbey.
The 7 wonders of the Abbey.
No one knows Morgrim's capabilities, or even the details of Shigure's pact with her.
No one! Except me, that is!
Huh?
This is all highly classified, but Morgrim is incredibly lazy. The price she demanded of Shigure for making a pact with her was grooming and defleeing.
Anything else?
Oh, and on a point of sensitivity, she's chubby, not fat. She may be our enemy, but she's also a woman. You should try not to hurt each other's feelings.
You have hung out with other women, right? Women tend to do
Anything
that.
else?
That was a generalizational statement. I take that back. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say that. I'm a man. I have no right to say that. Sorry. My bad. That's my reputation down the
if he's
drain
that
there. That's
strong
me
with that
cut from
Moloch
YouTube,
arts,
and that's it.
I
Completely.
don't
That
want to
one
see
statement
what
there
he's
has
like boyfriend.
destroyed my integrity as a human being. I am so fucked. There's nothing I can do about it. That's it. I have shot myself in the foot majorly. Ow, ow, ow. It really hurt. Well, shit. Never mind, you know. It's not the first time I've fucked up. Right, I should be back in a bit because I need to go deal with something off screen, and then we'll carry on for a little bit longer. So yeah, back in a mo. If you still care to watch, that is, and you haven't just turned off and discussed, then again, I'm sure no one would have listened to that statement because nobody's watching right now, really, are they? That's because I'm so boring and stupid. Oh, dodged a bullet. Right, back in a bit. Alright, let's carry on, shall we? Yeah, just sort some stuff off screen, nothing major.
Don't waste my time.
I said I was going to fight more enemies, and I am. Why do I keep contradicting myself? Because I can't focus, that's why. But anyway, yeah, I just watched a bit more of, or just rewatched even, sorry, the Jim Impressions video of Red Dead 2, and he really likes the story of the game. He says the story is brilliant, and the characters are really good, and what you can do in the game is really good. It definitely seems like, you know, it's definitely going to be this year's Game of the Year. Big time thing, you know. I kept harping on about it, I apologise, but everyone else is, I suppose, so, you know. It'll only be for this one video, I hope. But yeah, no, it's supposed to be really, really good. But again, I'm not sort of feeling like I'm missing out, if you know what I mean. I'm really still not. It's just one of those games whereby... Ooh, Annihilating Crash, sounds nice. Amber Boots have now been mastered, that's great. Some Mystic Arts are of a higher class and cost 4 BG and require a combo of 8 or higher, but they also increase the maximum BG by 1 when learned to provide 2 souls for use. It may seem that they require 8 souls to perform, but including break souls, the combo will help fulfill the requirements. I don't care about those, I don't even know how they exist or work or not. The point being is we'll worry about that later. Why have we got a character missing? Oh yeah, because Rocco's gone off to, he's gone off with the demon blacksmith, hasn't he? He has. Yeah, but anyway, like I said, Red Dead 2 looks really, really good. We'll see what happens with it, but I think it is obviously going to be another big game for Rockstar, and let's just hope that those people who did work hundreds of hours through choice or what have you get compensated for it appropriately. Will they? We'll see. But anyways, now then, let's crack on again. Let's just ignore these enemies for now because they really are beneath us. Which way are we going? That's the thing. I'm a bit confused. It's because I went that way. Was there a thing over here or not? I can't remember. No. Oh, we came up through the other way. Because... Right, because of the warp point. Gotcha. So we want to go this way then. So you're just going off screen for a little bit and you completely forget what it was you were doing. No, thank you, enemy. I know you give us a good 300 experience points,
What
but
were
we're
you
good.
thinking, Eleanor? Attacking a legate like that?
Well,
Ah.
I just thought Rokuro was going to die if I didn't intervene.
That's not what happened though, was it?
Oh? You'd kill one of your own allies for a demon?
I acted without thinking. Sometimes I'm too soft-hearted to a fault.
That wasn't you though.
I'd say it's less that, and more just stupidity. You're supposed to be protecting Laphicet. Don't get yourself into trouble you don't need.
Even if one of our own is in danger?
Even then.
This kid must be really important to her. All right, I understand.
Yeah, you're supposed to be
Laphicet.
protecting him anyway. Isn't that
Next
what your
time
boss
she
asked you
acts
to do?
up, stop her. Understand? We don't know what she's got up her sleeve.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Thanks for not telling
yeah, I was
me,
just gonna say,
Eleanor.
yeah.
And I'm sorry I hijacked your body.
I understand how it feels to want to protect your friends. The problem's with those demons, not you.
But
Damn,
I think
you're
Velvet has the
kind-hearted.
capacity to feel the same way too. At least when it comes to her brother.
Is that why you're staying with her?
I'm not sure. It's hard to say.
I have to figure out what's going on with this group. If I ever hope to wrest the child from them.
You're not going to wrest the child from them though. You're leading them to Artorias, and then he'll do all the work. I suppose maybe she thinks if she can do it herself, she'll get a bit more of a standing, you know, a bit more favoritism maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Right, let's just ignore these enemies as best as we can. Ignore the zombie over there as much as I want to kill it, because I hate zombies. We won't. We won't. Another one there. One around. I mean, we've got to feel slightly sorry for it, I suppose. Oh no, dangerous enemy, dangerous enemy, dangerous enemy. But not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Let's go in here then. What is in here? Another dead end. Hopefully with some treasure or something nice. Nice-ish, I guess. I don't know. Some souls. Kitty souls, kitty souls, kitty souls. These caves. Oh, bloody hell, these caves are massive, man. You easily get lost in them. Damn. Panacea bottle. Damn it. Oh well, whatever's. I shouldn't buy like loads from the shop really. I should always leave like I shouldn't buy like 15 of everything. I should buy like 13. That way then if we come across an item like that we can save ourselves a bit of money,
Take a look
you know.
at this.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, keep going.
Scout ship setting sail.
Good times. Nearly at level 10 now, hopefully, for our scout ship thing. Not that that really matters, but still. Or maybe it does, who knows? Oh god, there's more? There's loads of these warp points. Bloody hell. Jeez. I mean, I know it's a cave network. Obviously, it can be as big as it wants, but damn. Easily get lost in it. I know we've got a map system and all, but... It's a good job these enemies are relatively slow. Like, they don't really gain a lot of speed when they chase after you. So otherwise... Can we break that? No. Because otherwise, it'd just be here forever, man. At least we get some kitty souls again, which is always very useful. Well, I say it's useful. I mean, like the game says, you don't have to collect them, but I don't know. I like collecting things. It's a game staple that everybody likes. It just feeds off your, you know, your looting sort of instinct. Succubus horn earrings. Okay. So I think old Maggie Lou can wear those. Have you mastered those? You haven't managed the tarnished ones yet. Okay. That's fine. But at least we go. Ah, okay, he's a little faster than I thought he would be. Again, that's fine. Not fine, not fine, not fine, not fine. It's fine. No, it's not. Why do I keep saying juxtaposing things? I don't know. That's a dangerous encounter there. Or at least it looked like it. So is this going to lead to a thing? No, definitely just more kitty souls. Alright, well, at least least we can just have a look at this other hole in the wall then. Where was it? It was down. Where was it? I've lost the hole in the wall. That's not the hole in the wall. Where was the hole in the wall? I think it was down here, wasn't it? Or was it over here? No, it was down here, wasn't it? Where was that hole in the wall? I've lost the hole in the wall. Oh, god damn it! Is it up here then? I've lost the hole in the wall! No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Wait, where was... What the fuck? There was a hole in the wall! I've lost it. Ah! Fuck it up. Well, luckily it's only a normal fight, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Nice. Damn it, girl. You are kicking some ass here. As you always do. She's getting a lot more powerful now, Velvet. I'm really starting to feel her abilities. Either that or we're just lucky that a lot of the moves that she's doing is just notoriously weak against these enemies, so it's probably just a bit of that, but even so. You have now mastered the MIDI blouse, that's useful. Which means you can go onto the Floric garment, so we shall do that. Good times. I swear to god there was a thing! Did I go through it and I'm just going mad? Was it over here? I swear to god there was a thing! Ah! Oh!
We will need to be
fuck! I didn't mean to do that. Well, luckily we've got lots of healing items, so that shouldn't be too big of an issue, but still, this is not really what I wanted to do. I've got myself confused. I swear to god I saw a thing. I can't believe I missed it. Damn it. That's really annoying. Just keep doing lots of damage and hope that for the best. Not doing a lot of damage here, I need to recharge. Ow, that hurt. Ow, that hurt again. That really, really hurt. Nice, that did lots of good damage. Damn it, missed. A lot of zombos, we're gonna get slowed down. Doing lots of damage there, which is good. Just keep chaining them. This is very, very good. Oh, they're HP like for the other guys, they're alright. I think we should be able to get out of this encounter, no problem at all. I could be tooting my own horn, but the other guys are slowed down just a tad though, which is a little bit disconcerting, but the end of the world. Yeah. Nicely done. Nice. Yeah, that was easy. Good times. 300 experience points out of it, but we'll take it. Okay, let's just get out of here there, because I swear to God there was a warp point, and I've lost where it was. This was over here. Maybe it was over here. Nope, wasn't there, and it certainly wasn't there. So where was it? I don't think any of us will ever know. Maybe I just walked through it. Maybe I imagined it. I probably did. Let's just get out of here. I don't know. Maybe it was in this room. I don't know. I don't know. Can't do anything with that. Let's have another look around here then, because I think we didn't look around the whole of this area per se. No, because there's some souls over here. Well, I think these respawn anyway. Oh, there's a zombie. Hello, zombie. Not really interested in what you have to say. Always the same thing anyway. Right. If there is anything else here. Oh, no, there is a hole here. So, okay, we'll go through there then. Boop. Oh, we're meant to go this way. Oh. But there's other things back there. Do you know what? Sorry, we'll leave the rest for now. We'll leave the rest for now. Let's just crack on with the story. I've just delayed things far too much. If there's anything else I've missed back there, let me know in the comments section. There's a save point here, actually, so I can make a separate save file. So I can actually always go back and search it out. So that's not a bad thing, actually. But what I'll do is I'll make 2 save points. Okay, see if I can remember that. So yeah, I can always go back in the future then. Okay! I'll do that. I can always do that off screen as well, off recording. I can go back and explore. And then if I discover anything, I shall let you know in the next video. So that sounds like a plan. Unless we have to go back through this way anyway, because of the fact that this is just a cutscene thing. Who knows? Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Whoa! Look at all those swords!
No, all made of plastic.
That's what happens when the legendary blacksmith Kurogane toils so hard, he forgets to die.
I gave up everything, thinking of nothing else but forging a sword that could surpass Stormhowl. And before I knew it...
You had traded your humanity for demonhood.
I see I'm not the only one. So great was your grudge against your brother, the inheritor of Stormhowl.
Well, guess we're not so different. You don't suppose you could hammer me up a new sword, do you?
What about the one on your back?
I've forged countless blades over these long years, yet not one has proven a match for Stormhowl. And yet you still seek a Kurogane sword?
I'll put it like this. No matter how much you've failed across the centuries, you've never broken. Well, I'm the same way. If anything can break Shigure and his god blade, it's the bitterness I carry.
Suppose so. One pessimistic way of looking at it.
Seeing you and your brother has given me an idea that might work. I will forge you a new blade.
I will use metal.
Should we get some brightstone?
Metal is a good
No need for that.
idea.
Huh?
Because I keep using plastic and leather. They're not so good.
Should I take it from the top?
If you would, my arms are all I'll be needing.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Don't be alarmed. I'm just cutting free some raw materials for the sword.
Okay.
You see something new every day.
Yeah, I'm sure we did see his... No, that was a zombie, wasn't
to
it?
make the sword?
That's right. With this fine clump of pure resentment, I shall forge your imitation Stormhowl anew.
No. I only keep this imitation as a reminder of how
Oh.
weak-willed I was in the past.
Oh, I see. It's an imitation. Oh,
To
okay.
defeat Shigure, I've perfected the art of dual wielding, a secret Rangetsu technique.
Gotcha. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
All right. If that's what you prefer, a pair of short swords it is.
So call it Soul Edge. You might have to continuously feed it with your soul, and it might drain your health bar a little bit, but it's very, very powerful. Might send you a bit crazy in the end and consume you, and then you become part of it, but, you know, it is what it is. That's got to be a really twisted way of dying, really. Is you are consciously
You'll wait
making a
outside.
sword with your body, using your head as the material, and you're bashing your own head to that's some fucked up shit right there. I thought I had seen everything, but clearly I had not. Damn. I mean,
All we can do now is wait for Rokuro.
but there was a treasure chest back. Oh fucking hell! It was a treasure chest. Chest of treasures. Did say it
The
didn't
ship
matter.
is on its way, right on schedule.
Of course it is. They don't have the Reaper on board.
One more thing. Apparently, Shigure is Artorias' bodyguard.
So we'll have to face him down sometime, no matter what.
It's in our best interest to get rid of him while he's working alone. The problem is, Rokuro can't beat him by himself.
Agreed. Shigure is not to be trifled with.
Certainly. That's why, when Rokuro creates an opening, we're going to take Shigure out.
You want us to meddle in somebody else's private quarrel?
If it affects my own quarrel, yes.
I suppose I'm in the same position. Besides, I can still use him. There's no sense in throwing his life away.
Rokuro's not really a guy to care about the big picture. He might try to hack your limbs off a bit, but he'll get over it.
Fair enough. Well, that's one way of saying it. I wasn't concentrating actually that time. That's why you were allowed to hear them speak, because my mother has asked me to go pick her up from work, even though she's supposed to be working all day. I'll tell you what, my mother, bless her, I love her to bits, but she always interferes at the worst possible time. Like, without question. It's like as if it's like as if we have some weird connection whereby she will always interrupt what I'm doing, no matter what. It just happens like 95% of the time. It's so bizarre, it really is. Nothing against her, I'm sure it's just coincidence, but sometimes you can't help but think, that's some strange-ass coincidences, yo.
I made the Enfu rush out to the docks to scout the place out. Pretty smart, am I right?
I pity that creature sometimes.
That Kurogane, though, what a character! Giving his own body to forge a sword, like some kind of ritual sacrifice.
Ritual sacrifice.
I like that.
Certainly something only a demon would do. It was a necessary sacrifice in order to gain power.
A necessary sacrifice. What a vicious turn of phrase.
Indeed.
Still, I can't say I'm not thrilled to see how it all turns out. If what you give is mere meat for a god's morbid lunch, could there be a more trivial sacrifice? But if the offering is one's own body and soul, even a single hair can be portentous. I wonder which he will have been in the end.
Who knows? Never a dull day hanging around with you. No, there certainly isn't. Go on then, guys. What have you got to say?
Rokuro, Kurogane, I just do not understand them.
They're just
You saw
single-minded.
them. Demons. We're crazy.
Yeah.
Sure, but they go through life with such crystal clear sense of purpose.
Even demons have things they're not willing to let go. Or do you think us mere animals, running around killing people left and right?
I know. I understand demons still have a certain consciousness, but I look at those two and
I just want to
they
bang
seem
them.
passionate, like normal people.
I don't want to bang
Well,
them.
I've yet to meet a human so passionate he'd chop his own head off.
Do you have a purpose like they do?
I do, in fact. Ever since Artorius used my brother as a sacrifice.
Typical demon nonsense. The Abbey exists to protect the people. Yes, sometimes cold, painful decisions need to be made to protect the many, but they never stoop to human sacrifice.
Well, they did.
Besides, as shepherd, Artorius will cleanse the world of...
If that's what you think, ask the precious shepherd yourself. Ask him just what he did 3 years ago.
He wouldn't. He'd never.
Well, he did. And it's true. So, whatever. Whether it's for the Abbey or not, I don't know, but whatever. I think he just did it for the sake of doing it, I guess. He has no emotions, apparently.
Rokuro wants to slay his brother, even if it kills him. And Kurogane had his own head lopped off just to forge powerful swords.
I know, kid.
How do
We
those
saw...
two find it in themselves to go so far?
Because they're determined.
It's just how they
Determination is what
They're
Undertale
demons.
taught me.
Not exactly normal.
Yeah, it's scary. But I also kinda admire it. But
Good
me,
man.
I don't have anything I'm that desperate to accomplish.
Not yet, you mean. In time, you'll find something.
You really think so?
Almost certainly. But don't feel you have to go and risk your life over it. You're not a demon, and you should stay that way. You deserve a normal life.
Okay.
But never mind. Just the foolish ramblings of a demon girl.
Bad news! A group of praetors have left the docks and are headed this way! They said they were coming to purge Eleanor the traitor!
Purge?
Velvet, what do we do?
We take them head on. And you're fighting with us, Eleanor.
An order, I presume.
It is. Protect Laphicet and defeat the exorcists.
All right. I understand.
Your life's in danger. You might
Just
as well.
remember, if we lose Eleanor, Laphicet will turn into a demon.
Yeah, I know,
I
dude.
haven't forgotten. But we need to pool all the resources we have. She needs us for her own ends. And we'll use that to our advantage in this fight.
Just don't push your luck too
Ah,
far, Velvet.
so they do know
And
what's
so
going on then.
recently was she a
Right,
noble,
they're just
upstanding
playing
young
and keeping
exorcist.
their cards close to their
Quickly one
chests.
falls
Fair
entering
enough,
Velvet's
fair
dark
enough. I
orbit.
don't know what their
Ask
end
me
game
if
is as
I
a result of
care.
it. I'm sure it'll go wrong, and it probably could have been solved quicker if they'd have just, been a bit upfront. But, whatever's. At least they are aware of it. She knows they're aware of it, so that's interesting. What? For fuck. We can wait. Whatever's. Well, I'm going to have to end the video there, sadly, because unfortunately I am now needed elsewhere. But we've had a good hour and a bit, so that should be enough for now. So, like I said, what I'll do is I'll reload this save file, go back through the rest of the cave, see if I can find anything else I've missed. It may very well be, actually, we can do that next video. And what I could do, actually, is go and find that stuff. No, I'll just go back and find the stuff, and anything I've missed I'll pick up and then show you if I remember or get stuff out. But anyway, I've got... God's sake, everyone needs me again. But anyway, I'm going to have to go now. So next time we'll eventually make our way to the port and we'll have a look at this new sword that Rockero is going to get. Maybe it'll be a standard weapon that we can use. Who knows? Just checking for anything else massive that we could probably equip before we do depart. Just saves me a job next time. At the moment, probably can't chase Manlands, can't see a ribbon for now, just a bit of a bummer. I think everything else is pretty good to go now. We're alright for now. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that's what we'll do next time. We'll go to the port and fight Thingy again with a new sword and shit. And I've already saved, so it doesn't really matter. And we'll take it from there. So, guys, thank you very much for watching if you have done. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for rambling again about the video game world. I mean, I know I've been doing that a lot of these videos. It's never really been, you know... Ow! No! Oh, I'm trying to multitask with my phone. It didn't work. But yeah, like I said, it's just while things are going on in the game. It's just boring work, isn't it? Like I said, I haven't got time to edit these things down. I just have to cobble it together and go, there you go, enjoy, and just allow you guys to push ahead with the video and that sort of stuff if you can be bothered. But even so, thank you again for watching if you did do, and sorry for the generalisation of women in the comments. In my previous comments I was saying in the video, I apologise for that, I was wrong. But until then, take it easy, have a good one, hope you're all well, and I'll see you in the next video, and until then, bye for now.